Hello. For a second there, I almost set the the microphone to be the game audio, so I would have been silent. And then you would only hear the game. That would have been so embarrassing. You would actually hear double of the game. It's a good thing I caught that. It would have been a game. It would have been a stream run by the game only. It would have been a very sad stream. Oh my goodness, we're being greeted by a blood moon right when we start. This is a bad omen for the outlook of the stream. Well, let's wait for it to do its thing. We'll stand underneath Sidon's statue for safety. I should have just run to Sidon instead.
Of the blood-stained moon
Oh, I can skip this. I always forget. Because it takes so long for it to start that I just forget I can skip it. So if we wanted to chase after the geoglyphs, well, I just wonder if, because now we have a new little quest for regional phenomena. I feel like we should do this. I'm assuming this is just going to tell me to do something else, right? Because I feel like chronologically, is that how you pronounce that word? Chronologically? It makes a bit more sense to finish speculating why she was in the past and why she's up to no good in the present before we start getting the full details. So just in case it helps with the continuity of the story, then I will do this first. Even though it's not related to the geoglyphs. I still don't even know who the final boss is. I only know Ganondorf is in this game because there's a Ganondorf amiibo. Wrong person, I'm sorry. I wonder how necessary it is to find Master Koga and beat him up a bunch of times before tackling the final boss. Are these all people from the villages? There's not 4 though. Where's the bird? Are they above me? That's weird. Sorry, I forgot my way around this place. Oh, there's the bird. I bet there's a Korok up here. No, it's actually the person we're supposed to talk to. Wow.
Yeah.
Hang on. No, no. Don't move that. Why is that? Why is that not locked? Where did this come from? What was I dragging just now? The entire game screen? Lock that, please. There we go. Sorry. I just can't. I don't know how to full screen the game footage when I'm playing through OBS. Okay, a major cold front descended upon the Rito. The marbled rock roast addiction in the Grons, the water pollution in the Zora, and the Gibdos in the Gerudo. Okay, we did them all. Checked all the boxes. So the person resembling Princess Zelda was behind the scenes for all the phenomena, as you discovered. How are they behind the ice phenomena? Because with the rock roast, they were the one. Zelda, the suspicious Zelda was the one who spread it, or like introduced it to Unobo. Why are you using so many M's in my name? It's like you held out the letter M so long, and the chew only gets a little bit. Hello, Joshua. We're finally doing more of the story. We're no longer just a wanderer out in the wild with no purpose. Maybe it's fun. Just exploring is fun though. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I just feel like it's just that I realized that I don't know I forgot that there was a story in this game, and that I should probably figure out what it's about. That's really the only reason why we're doing this right now. I took so many months of a break from doing the story that I forgot it existed. There's a story? Yeah, I forgot there was a story in this game. I forgot that we're working up to a final boss. I was too busy collecting bullfrog gems in the caves. You thought there was a Zelda and there was a Link and there's a Ganon and they became you think they become friends? I wish. Wasn't the Triforce together in one symbol for a reason? It's because it's a friendship symbol for the represent the three of them together in their friendship. Like, imagine they eventually come out with a prequel game where Ganon is actually like childhood friends with Link and Zelda. And that's the actual like first prequel game. Like, chronologically it goes before all the other games, and that's like the first time it's the original story where everything went wrong and they had a falling out and Ganon became it's because Ganon was the third wheel. I get it now. That's why he's so angry. He maybe he had a crush on Zelda and he's jealous of Link, and that's why he wants to destroy the world. Because he didn't get to be with the girl he liked. I get it. It makes so much more sense now. So that's what this story was about. Just kidding. None of that is happening in this story. You would appreciate if they did that. You swear he was a good guy before in Ocarina, but then he became a bad guy? You look up and nothing there? What do you mean? Are you saying that there's no story? You might have hallucinated it all? Oh, you mean you looked up him being nice in Ocarina of Time? What does Pierre have to say? I'm gonna get this going so that we can stop standing here. I believe, I swear Ganon was nice in one story. I swear he was. I feel like that definitely happened. Maybe this is just what they call the Mandela effect. What's happening here? We were just about to have an important conversation, and then the castle's like, you know what? Let me just stop that. We can't let you learn the secrets too quickly. No more pondering about evil Zelda. I'm gonna silence you.
Isn't that... Link, look at this.
This is a bigger development than I was expecting. It's Zelda. Evil Zelda. What is she about to do? Jump off or
Your
something?
Highness.
Or is she just trying to just stand there menacingly? And then she should just T-pose if she wants to be menacing. And we'll know her intentions for real if she just T-poses. It's the easiest way to get your point across. I'm just kidding.
Huh?
Yo, is that Zelda from The Legend of Zelda? I was not paying attention to the cutscene, so I don't remember what just happened. Oh wow. This is an issue I have. I like to ramble over the cutscenes. Yo, is that Zelda from The Legend of Zelda? Yeah, she's like famous or something. We should get her autograph. Imagine there's just a Legend of Zelda game that comes out and like the Zelda part of the title screen is Zelda's signature and it's all about her gaining fame and fortune, and it's like a fashion game. It's completely different from the rest of the games. She's just a movie star or something. You're too distracting. I'm too distracted. So we make a good pair, the two of us, I guess. Please God, no. Yeah, that would be the worst thing. It would be so out of the blue. It would not match the theme or vibe of any of the other games. It would have the feeling as if some other company acquired the IP for Zelda and just did the worst thing ever with it. Because they just are so out of touch with what the fans want, and they just are like, we got this big IP, so people will buy it no matter what. We don't have to put any effort in it. And then it's just that they make the most garbage thing ever that no one asked for. It becomes one of those fashion designer games. Yeah, that's what I had in mind. I don't know how Link or the Triforce plays any role in that. Well, the Triforce of Wisdom, it makes sense. She can be like a boss babe. She can be really good like at business and making her business thrive, and she'll be like a billionaire by the end of the game. Why is she calling me Linky? I don't know her that well. How do they have such good vision? Like, oh, I forgot they were looking through a telescope. They saw the princess, but why did they turn around for a second? What? And then they turned back and then she was gone. What was the reason for that? So what she was going to share was that she saw a figure that looked an awful lot like Princess Zelda at Hyrule Castle. Oh, I see what happened now. It's just like when you're telling a story at the dinner table and your sibling wants to be the one to tell it, so they cut you off and they start telling the story. So Zelda knew that Pyrrha was about to say that she saw her at the Hyrule Castle, and Zelda was like, no, I have to be the one to say this. So she did a dramatic entrance and caught everyone's attention just to show off and look cool, so that Pyrrha couldn't steal the show. She's got the Triforce of fashion. Hello, weird person. Okay. She wasn't sure at first, but now she is. Yeah, after that show, I think if you weren't sure, there would be something wrong with you. You thought she left the castle entirely, but she was inside. What do you mean inside? Like, on top of the castle or inside the building? Because I don't know how you saw her inside the building, unless there's like a window you saw her through, but the windows are all murky and stuff. Also, I need to blow my nose. I was laughing too hard from something I said earlier, I think. I think that's why my nose is running. Oh no, she's gonna faint. What are you talking about? Who? Me? They have to rescue her? Pura, did you not hear me tell you about all her misdeeds and misconduct and her pranks and how she's up to no good? Why are you jumping to like, I don't care about any of that. We're gonna rescue her. She can handle herself. She's been running around causing mayhem. She can leave whenever she wants. I don't care about her. If she wants me to save her, she'd better come down and give me an explanation for all of her hijinks that she's been up to. Until she does that, I'm not going anywhere near Hyrule Castle. So they can't reach the Hyrule Castle right now. Why did I say the Hyrule Castle? Whatever. But they think I could reach it. But I'm not going to. I just said I'm not going there. They put so much on Link's shoulders. And he doesn't have a personality, so we don't know how he feels about this. But if it was me, I would be annoyed. They should start doing stuff for themselves. Please come back in one piece. Okay. Well, you can just look at the castle for a while longer. I'll be getting geoglyphs. Bye-bye. Gonna go to the Forgotten Temple and reveal the map. Poor Link with no personality. What if finding Zelda is Link's personality? That's not a personality trait, that's just a goal. A quest. Link's personality is simping for Zelda, probably. I wish we could see that personality. Like, I know... Like, if the... Huh? Huh? Oh, it's my first time in a non-civilization place while having the ability. I thought it was reacting to something in here. I was like, what? Did I start a new quest? No. Well... The big boy has joined the crew. Well, the second big boy. We have two big boys. Actually, we only have one girl. That's not... I mean, actually, she's gone because I turned her off, but... Regardless, the sex ratio is not the best in this team. Is simp censored? It doesn't, I didn't see anything get censored. Unless it was something that got held back before. 'Cause normally I can see if something's been, blocked. But I don't see anything. So, I don't know. Maybe it's your imagination. If you're talking about when you said simping, then it was fine. So if they were against the word simp, then they would surely be against the word simping. Oh, it is. Well, LMAO, it got censored. The word simping didn't get caught though, so you can't even send the message? Because I can't even see that you were trying to send it. The word SIMP is not posted due to conflicts with moderation. Is that what it tells you? Do I need to lessen my my limitations? What do I have? Where are those located? Community? No. Where's moderation? Oh, there it is. Bring down the tyranny that's keeping you down. Okay. Automod rule sets. We have it on max filtering for all the discrimination stuff, which is fine. And it's also max for sex-based terms. So that might be what simping is considered. Let's create a club where we secretly talk about ways to stop me. No. This isn't my fault. It's Automod. Look, I just have really high filtering settings, okay? Yeah, I don't know what category this term fits into. Like, I have swearing on less filtering, which is the lowest one that's above no filtering. So I think LMAO is filtered because of the swearing being on less filtering. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. Oh no, it's because the A in LMAO is ass, which is a sex-based term. I see now. It's not a curse word because it just means laughing. If you go nice enough, maybe if you go nice enough, you can get VIP status quicker. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Hang on. Forgot what I was doing. Also, I literally just went to the bathroom before stream and now I need to go again. This is not fair. I don't know. It's kind of like when kids are on a road trip and you're like, alright kids, go to the bathroom at this gas station. This is your chance to go. If you don't go now, you won't be able to go for a while. And then they don't go and then they have to go to the bathroom later and you're like, I told you should have gone. This is me with my bladder. I already went. When you were in the bathroom earlier, you should have gone. I'm sorry. Shouldn't be talking about the toilet matters here. This is not a bathroom. Honestly, when will you talk about toilet matters except for with your doctor? Since you got VIP, your life has been better. Your girlfriend got back with you. You got a new job that pays a lot. You got a six-pack. Wow. But you got VIP like months ago. But I really have to go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. I'm back. Were you all misbehaving while I was gone? I guess normally you would say, were you all behaving while I was gone, not misbehaving, whatever. You were talking about VIP. It's so funny, you had 6 messages in a row that all had the word VIP in them. Hide the toys. There's toys, hide the weapons. You want your Batman car? Okay. Well, you guys sort that out while I remember what I was doing a few minutes ago. Okay, so this is the castle. I mean, I see now. You guys were playing with toys on this playmat. This really looks like it could be a playmat if it was made of foam instead of stone or metal or whatever this is. There's not any. Now she wouldn't expect us eating ice cream without finishing our veggies. Look. I'm sure everyone's done that once in their life. It's fine. Sometimes my family will say, let's have backwards dinner and we just eat ice cream first. But the thing is, I don't have an appetite for anything savory after eating something sweet, so there's just no dinner afterwards. Except maybe hours later when I'm hungry. These guys are standing around like they're expecting something to happen. What order am I supposed to do this in? Oh wait. The walls. Okay. So we started with this one. The next one looks like a building. Oh, forgot. We have a literal map right here. Look. I don't pay attention, okay? Okay. It's to the northwest of where we got the other one. Yeah, I guess you can't see the geoglyphs on the map until you find them officially. You were too powerful? With what? What are you doing? Okay, so I guess these holes are bodies of water. So this is a little body of water. And the one we need to go to next is somewhere around here. Somewhere right here. I need to get rid of this pin. So my plan is we use the beacon pins to mark the order we should go to them in. And so we first go to this red one. And after the building is the Sheikah slate, which is over here. Hey buddy, get off of the... He's standing on the castle. You're crushing the castle. Get out of there. Well, it's east of the castle. But south of, and southeast of Korok Forest. Of the Korok Forest. Okay, and then you can climb mountains with your mind. What? When did I give you that power? I'm just kidding. I don't have that power. No fair. Hand it over. Okay, we got the funky fish thing, which is down south. I think it's somewhere around here. It's north on the largest body of water that's down here, which is Lake Hylia. Oh, but it's on the river. Okay. This is so hard because the map keeps zipping back to me whenever I'm done. No, thank you. Hang on. Okay. Now after the fish, this would make my hands hurt. Get VIP like you? I don't think I can VIP myself. Sorry. Since you're the only VIP here, you're the most powerful person here, I guess. I got this person kneeling is next. I know I could just look up these locations, but it's more fun this way to do it the way they intended. Okay, 2 more until I'm out of pins. Okay, next is the lady. Right here. And then the curved sword. Is this the swirly area? Because I know there's a geoglyph on the swirly area. Okay, hang on. This is the swirly... No, there's a swirly area. There isn't one on the swirly area? Guess I'm just confused. Okay, so it's in the bottom right corner. On the Jalapeno Peninsula. That's where we find the jalapeno sword. Okay. We got our targets marked. Now time to get to work. Wait a second. We have to rewatch the video. Wait, hang on. I need to... I don't have many, numbers? Sorry. Spaces left in my, album. This disgusting creature. me go to the paraglider place and redeem these. No, that's getting destroyed. No. What was I doing? Cutscenes are down here. We gotta rewatch this just so that we remember how it started, because we already did the first one. So she teleported into the past as she was falling down earlier in the beginning of the game. She's got her secret stone!
What?
This is Raru's wife.
Oh, dear.
She's got a secret stone too. Raru and his wife, I guess. I should say. They were smiling so kindly, but she's so scared.
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Raru. King Raru of Hyrule.
King Raru? And Queen Sonia?
I just realized that since we have to do these, and we have to,
Must mean
we have to hear Zelda's voice. I hate Zelda's voice. It just, like, having a soft voice is fine and all, but it just always felt like overly soft, like not unnatural kind of soft, like someone trying too hard to have a soft voice to the point that it feels unnatural. It does kind of have an off British accent. I don't know enough about British accents to know how they, if it shouldn't sound like that or what, but it's just the softness bothers me. I have to play on English though, just so that I sorry, what was I saying? I play on English because I'm streaming, so that I don't have to read as much dialogue. Whenever they voice it, I just have to. Oh my goodness! I'm barricaded! Someone save me! What do I do? We're looking for a geoglyph that looks like a house. Or a building, at least. Well, there is a house, but that's not a geoglyph. Okay. It's just hard to mark the geoglyphs on the map, so I haven't been doing that because I wouldn't have enough types of pins, and you can't label the pins, so. Let me make sure it's not inside the ravine. The house just disappeared. What? It just blipped out of existence. It was a fake house all along. A trick. A trap. To lure us in. I saw bokoblins hopping around it. And even they disappeared. I know it just de-rendered it, but it was just funny. It disappeared like that. Unbearable cold. Uh-oh. I'm unfreezable now. What unbearable cold? Oh, the house is back. I am curious about it. Oh, they're red bokoblins. Oh, it's because it's part of a quest. They're stuck at the same difficulty level. Okay. Need to save these people. I forgot they're the weakest kind. No need for any kind of preparation. And I just pick up a stick. Oh, that's a little shield with a ice slime on it. Hello? It's safe. They're gonna let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Hello. Yes, I defeated the monsters. You're free to go. Hey, what is my reward? Hand it over. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this was a beginner quest, but... I know how to shield surf. I guess this is... You were supposed to go here early game. Kick the door down. I mean, I don't know why the monsters didn't try to. Maybe because they're red bokoblins, they're just too weak to do that. Why is the shield surf tutorial hidden in a place over like this? Ugh. A legendary surfer in the Hebra Mountains. Okay. Wow. I feel so accomplished right now. Lore. I don't care about any lore. Oh, there's a geoglyph. Look, my marking was really close. Okay. My least favorite background music is this one. It's so spooky. All I'm doing is walking around an ice area. Calm down. And there's nothing spooky about this. I'm telling the music to calm down, not me, by the way. We're here. Is there a specific way to tell where the droplet is? Or is it just wander around until you find it? I mean, it can only be that big of a... I mean, the geoglyph can only be so big, so... I'm sure we'll find it eventually. Can't be that hard. I'm probably jinxing myself. Surely it would be on a flat area. Because it's like a tear that fell from the sky, you know? Oh, there it is. Right? No? I mean, it's tear-shaped. Close enough. What does the instructions say? I need to check the instruction manual. I'm just kidding. The quest. This is in the way of the geoglyph. What do I do now? Forgot what the droplet looks like anyways. How does this work again? I'll ask Google. Geoglyph quest. Wonder where the dragon's tear could be hiding. They're always comprised of outlines. Okay, a tear that is fully filled in. Okay. Thank you. What is this? Oh, it's a Korok. Yeah. Are those white and red bokoblins sitting around a fire down there? The complete opposite ends of the spectrum of power. Let's see. To get to a higher vantage point. There's not really a good place to get a good view of this. They gave us the easiest one, and they gave us a much harder one. Well, there it is. What kind of enemy is that? Well, I guess it wasn't a threat. Finally found it. I knew it would be on a flat place. a tear wouldn't just fall on a slanted surface and just fall to the... just slip off. How did Zelda make these? Or are these not something that she had any role in? Okay, part 2 of the story. Okay, she's looking over Hyrule.
As I thought. This is not the world I know.
Hyrule Castle isn't there, is it?
A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
How can two exist at the same time, though?
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
She's just showing off now.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear, you don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle,
No,
Wait, so there is a castle?
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours.
You barely look alike.
It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
This sound effect.
say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone.
I mean, he's got a
We'll
sister.
call on her.
Teresa is streaming Lethal Company right now. She says hi. Well, I guess I'm saying hi back. What is Lethal Company? I feel like we may have discussed this already. It's just, there's so many games out there. How am I supposed to keep track of them? Sorry, I'm struggling with the menus. Hang on. Need to go to the blue one next. Luckily, there's a tower nearby. Is a game that's much more fun with friends. Let me just Google it. Lethal Company. I really like co-op horror games. I just am too busy with this game to organize collabs. I just kind of slips my mind that I can do that, that like, collabs are a thing. You got no friends? Yeah, I also don't have many friends to play with, so I understand. I mean, there's someone that looks like a Sheikah slate. But I don't think that's the one I was aiming for, was it? Is this the third one? And I don't see any other one in the area. Or I feel like it must be correct. Oh my goodness. These falling stars just want to steal the show. This bird is making it hard to look on the ground. We gotta turn it off. I'm sorry. Just double checking I'm going to the right one. Hang on. Okay, this is the correct one. You go to moons to get scrap to sell to a company. It's more fun than it sounds. I mean, I feel like since I love games where you gather things, then just the gathering scrap sounds fun to me. Well, this one's an easy one, at least. As long as there isn't any suspicious characters around. I bet there's a bunch of those stupid tree people, isn't there? What are they called? They have a name that makes it clear that they are annoying. Evermean, that's the name. The fact that this isn't a forest is just really suspicious though. There's gotta be an Evermean waiting to jump out. Multiplayer horror games have to be a bit scary and a bit funny. That's definitely true. Part of the fun part is just the... Oh, you don't have a picture of a sunshroom yet. You're saying is like phasmophobia? Yeah, I don't like phasmophobia. It just was too repetitive. I really like the ones where there's like something chasing you, but you also can revive each other in a way. So people will be constantly dying and being revived. The phobia has changed a lot. Yeah, the last time I played it, it was like rapidly growing with lots of updates frequently, but I didn't feel like looking into how much it had changed because it seemed like they were just adding more gadgets or something, and I was like, didn't see how that would change the gameplay loop. Do they at least have different death animations now? This is boring seeing the same one over and over again. Well, get your popcorn ready. We're gonna watch some more cutscenes. Or one more cutscene at least. I feel like I have to be courteous and be quiet during these. And also so I don't miss details and I absorb all the lore. It says Sheikah Slate.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working
So
here.
she can teleport?
I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
She's got a
No,
rainbow
hold on to it.
secret stone.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
How is
I
Zelda's
never doubted you
secret
for a
stone
moment.
hanging there?
Inaru,
Is it on just like a
do
single
you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
little metal stick?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body.
Where did the secret stones come from?
Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers.
What about Link?
But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Where did the secret stone come from in the first place?
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
That sounds gross. I bet Ganon wants to eat them then.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales.
She's got the phantom floaty cloth thing going on.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution. Some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Why can't Sonia just teach her how to use time
We
powers?
started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
So would she have to
Okay.
hijinks in the present time because she swallowed her time stone? Is that something that happened, or is it actually a different imposter? Or there's like the good Zelda from before she swallowed it and the bad Zelda from after she swallowed it. They're all changing timelines. Okay. Okay, now we need to go to the yellow one. Over here. The more people that play, the more chaotic it is and funny. Yeah, I've been wanting to play more co-op horror games because there's a lot of fun and chaotic ones out there. It's been a while since I've looked at horror games, though, because I kind of took a break from watching playthroughs of horror games. And I used to watch them a lot, so I don't really know what games are out currently because of that. I just kind of got bored of the YouTubers I was watching that, oh, hello. No, their pitter-pattering footsteps are so, make them sound so much more threatening than they really are. What is that? Cloud of smoke. An enemy camp? Link's footsteps on the dead leaves are so loud, but that's because I have the volume turned up. So is the geoglyph on the chasm? I mean, sorry, near the chasm? Why would it be on the chasm? That would make it impossible. You just keep slipping and falling while trying to look for the dragon's tear. That's not the next one. There's a meat carrier. Bokoblin. You might hit someone with a shovel in that game, Joshua. That sounds violent. Is there friendly fire in that game? So hard to find these geoglyphs. Oh, there's a vortex. Will it lead to an underground place just like in... Oh, it's a witch. No, that's not what they're called, but... I have a bad memory for their name. There's a cork down here. You're saying you're the one who made the Discord, Sweatpop? Well, you're one of the founding members, but I ultimately made it so that I would be the owner, right? Isn't that how it goes? You were one of the encouragers of its creation. You haven't finished making the server? Well, I mean, I'm never on there, so it kind of makes sense that you would... Where is it? There it is. This a type of cork just likes to play cat and mouse with you, I feel. Oh, I guess what you mean, so Pop, is that you were the one who, like, made the channels and customized things, while I was the one who made the server initially, so I was the owner. I guess that's what you're trying to say. I have a duplex bow, I forgot. Does it increase the amount of ammo you use when you use one of these, or is it... Or just still use only one? There's a Shrine of Light nearby? Where? Oh, I bet it's in that vortex. Because there's this one marked here. So this geoglyph is across here, so it's not what I'm looking for. Oh, I forgot there's a tower here. I can just shoot myself in the sky. Can you abuse admin in my server? And ban everyone but yourself? Why would I want you to do that? Well, bye, weird person. Have a good dinner. Okay then. Where is this pesky little geoglyph? Let me see. Okay. I was on the wrong area, because this one, the location of this one was kind of hard to find, so... I was a tad confused. Well, it's nearby a different tower. That's kind of funny. These towers are pretty close together, aren't they? Let's see if we can see the tier from up here. That rhymes. It must be beneath the trees. Oh, this is a flat one, so... It's much easier to find the tier while running on the ground. Yeah, so the visibility here is garbage. What's going on? This is way bigger than I thought. No wonder I couldn't see anything. Let me become a bokoblin for a second. As in, put the bokoblin hat on. Here it is. Okay. Is Raru's secret stone inside of the arm? Also, I still don't understand the genetics of how Raru's genetics eventually became the current Hylians, which just that look like humans with long ears. Like, where did this other human-esque race that come from that they all just started breeding with? Don't understand. Why did I say breeding? That's not right. Oh, well, we'll finally see some bad guys. What's that place he's looking at? I'm bad at recognizing places.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
How about no? Is this like the old Ganondorf? Ancient Ganondorf? What is that? Are those Moldugas? They're becoming an invasive species. Oh, this reminds me of the Hyrule Warriors game. If this was the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity game, we would bring out one of the Guardians and start fighting them. I never finished that game. Sorry, I'm talking over the the cutscene again, aren't I? What's her arm doing? It's covered up by his hair. Oh, she has more magic power than Sonia? How is that possible? I mean, not that they call it magic power, but... She got a bigger sparkle. Oh. I hope the audio balancing is okay, because the game is normally much quieter than this.
Wiped out all the Molduga.
How is that possible?
Poor Molduga. They didn't ask for this.
So brute force will not be enough.
That's such a stupid thing to say. Such a bad guy thing to say.
The secret stone of the Zonai.
He wants one.
How interesting.
Who even is this guy? I mean, I know it's Ganondorf, but like in the sense of like, what is his position? Like, where is he from? Why is he taking over? Or want to take over the world? He's just like a greedy kind of guy like that. The thing that always bothers me in stories when they're like, yeah, they just did this because they wanted to take over the world. It's like, but why do they want to take over the world? Is it just because they're greedy? Like, I don't know. Do you need a reason to take over the world? I feel like... I mean, you need a... I feel like people need a reason to destroy the world. But I don't know. I don't know. Do they necessarily need to explain the justification behind an enemy wanting to take over the world? I feel like they don't, because it's just chalked up to green. I don't know. I'm just rambling about villain writing. Okay, where are we going next? Green. This one should be relatively easy to find. Wild berries. Oh, I remember this tower, the most annoying one. I can take off the Bokoblin mask now. I love how when you give him enough clothes to be warm, then Link just suddenly has a serious face. It's like, I wasn't shivering just now. What are you talking about? I'm all business. I'm a strong man. Link just, I accidentally made, like, I didn't realize I was pushing on the joystick, so to me it felt like Link was just walking on his own. We're a bit close to this talus. Oh, now it's really hot. Hot weather attack and hot heat resistance. I should have just gone up the tower. I'm gonna go back to the tower. I was worried this wouldn't go quickly, but it's going pretty fast. I feel like we're close to halfway, because we only need 10 more. I mean, we started with needing 10 more, and so now we have less than 10 more. Oh, he's really getting unbearable with the cold. That's a weird way to phrase it, but whatever. There it is. Isn't this the one that shapes like Sonia or something? Oh, so the one we just went to was shaped like, I almost said Rudolph. Ganondorf. Because I almost said Gandalf. I almost called Ganondorf Gandalf. And then I was like, no, it had a different Alf. Rudolph. No. That's still wrong. It's Ganondorf. There was never an Alf in the first place. I guess this has to do with Sonia. I bet she gets killed for her secret stone or something. Because she wasn't in the flashbacks for the Guardians, you know? I feel like if she was still alive, she would have been at the final battle where they sealed the Demon King at the cost of his life. How did the Ganondorf, if the Demon King is Ganondorf, how did he get so strong from just being a guy with Moldugas to being so strong that they can only seal him? Where is it? You know, this one looks like it's shaped like Ganondorf. What was the one we were just at shaped like? Oh, it's shaped like, oh, it's Molduga. This is about the Sheikah Slate, Molduga. This is meeting Rauru, and this is a building. That one doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I'm almost out of stamina. Oh, I forgot I have fairies. The fairies can bail me out of any situation. I could not find the droplet. The tear. I guess I'm just blind. That was a big sneeze. Ah, no, Link, we just got up there. Oh, you fool. You numbskull. I've never said that word before. Why did I say it? I swear I'll find that stupid tear even if I have to climb over this whole mountain. Seriously, where is it? I should have landed higher and just saved the game up there. I've made things harder for myself. I just didn't realize how little stamina I had. I should have just eaten some stamina food. Oh, why is it getting all sandstormy up here? Gotta get to the tallest point. Sometimes it's understandable. What are you talking about? Is this it? Wait. No, it's not a teardrop shape. I'm just gonna... You will not clarify. Okay. You'll just keep your secrets. Your secrets stay as secrets. Yeah, this is not a helpful location either. We're gonna go into the tower again because that was a very fruitful attempt. Fruitless, not fruitful. Fruitless attempt at finding the tier. It will be a secret that you take to your grave. It's that big of a secret, huh? Oh, I see it now. I see that where it is. It's on the highest ledge. You know, that one isn't filled in either. Wait, there's kind of one in the middle that doesn't look filled in. That's so weird though. I swear I was on a large ledge earlier. Am I just blind or something? I swear that was the ledge I was just on before I teleported away. Honestly, what's more impressive is that you understand that horrid spelling. It's because it was a similar links to the word understandable, and then there's a D-E-R-S, and that is close to it, and then the stable is also part of it. It was just the only word that looks like that. Hello, what's here? Is this more about Ganondorf being a jerk, a bully, a crook? A tyrant? Linguist abilities? This inside the castle.
To offer you my deepest apologies.
Oh, he's a scammer now.
On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your
This is what he meant by not using brute force.
to serve it faithfully.
He's being a scam artist.
Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
Stop looking there, buddy.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife.
I guess
You Your Majesty has certainly risen.
I didn't realize they
above your
weren't
admirable
the same
lineage.
race.
Most impressive. It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
Even if something were to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
What a creep.
King Roru, I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions. Just his name, even that, it gives me pause.
I am well aware of his evil nature. For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him.
But that's what he wants.
There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
So this was before male Gerudos became taboo, and they were more of fortune than a curse. Oh yes, hold a venomous snake to your neck. Are you talking about Ganondorf? Maybe he's holding him a little too close. Like, they always say that in series, in stories are like, oh, well, I'm just keeping them close to keep an eye on them. In science it works. In science it's a bad idea. Right now it's a bad idea. I sure hope he actually has someone doing surveillance on Ganondorf instead of just being like, well, keeping him close will help me keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, you're not even keeping an eye on him. Okay. Next is the pink one. Cannot go wrong. It can definitely go wrong. I mean, it's a bit weird that he doesn't listen to Zelda. Though maybe because his wife has time powers, he knows the risks of using them too much. And he doesn't want to get spoilers. He doesn't want her advice to change the future too much, or something like that. Huh? Oh, there's water. How do I get out of here then? I can climb on it. I still don't understand how the Sheikah technology plays a role in this, because the fact that Zelda has the Sheikah slate implies that the Sheikah technology doesn't just disappear. But maybe something she did in the past changed the existence of the Sheikah, technology, and that's why it all disappeared. Is that a geoglyph? No. I wonder where it is. Why is there a hook here? Why would I need that? From your experience as a king in CK3, which is totally legit to a real world, a handless vassal causes no issues. You mean beheading your vassal before they cause problems? Where is this geoglyph? I don't want to walk into an enemy camp. Oh, a dragon. Is that the ugly one? Yes, the ugly one. That means we must chase it down and harass it before it drops. Environmentally storytelling? What are you talking about? There it is. Yeah, which ones do I have already from the light dragon? We have the horn. And the tooth. We need the claw now. I have the red dragon's claw, I think. Yeah. I don't have the light dragon scale. I'm missing 2 dragon scales. Well, I found the geoglyph while doing this. What the heck was that? Am I in did I enter an area where I have moon jumping abilities? I think that's what that particle effect means. I was pretty close. It's right here. It's where the geoglyph is actually at. When you can't see the dragon's face, it doesn't look that ugly. I just want to land on your back, buddy. There you go. I'm assuming I can save here. You're 30.3k points away from VIP. I wonder how many hours of watch time that is. Is it a claw? I got it. Well, the geoglyphs don't glow as much in certain lighting. That dragon is quite far up above now. I hate the poor visibility. The bodies? What bodies are you talking about? Okay. There might be a Korok there. There's a higher balloon. Just in case you need some help. No, it's for Impa. Hello, Korok. There's no need for the hot air balloon though, because the tier's right here. Let me talk to her. Hello. Yes, I'm investigating them. Okay. And Silent is so tall. I always forget how tall he is. Okay. You bought the lethal list of companies? Wow. Stay safe out there. I hope it's not lethal to you. I don't know what I'm saying. They're at a gazebo. Oh. Oh, she's learning. No, she's not. This is a different person. Oh, wow.
Are you well? You seem a bit distracted.
I apologize. I keep getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about how I can return home. With your power over time, if I were able to learn that kind of control, I might be one step closer to my era.
I see.
Right, that's what I said earlier. Why would you not think of that?
The secret is to think of it like drawing out the object's memory. You ask the object where it was, how it arrived where it is now, and then you coax it back to that original moment in time.
The object's memory.
I'm sure it will become almost like second nature, and you will be able to find your way home.
Raru's just been sitting there silently this whole time. I
There's
just
more
noticed.
on your mind than just that. Huh? You, of course, do want to get back to your time. But you also desperately want to help us out in this era. Am I close to the truth?
How did you know?
I do not believe it is possible to keep anything secret from Sonia.
Oh, your concern is very sweet, Zelda.
I like Sonia.
But listen, you can focus your attention on returning home. After all, you possess more than power over time. you have a sacred power that can dispel evil. Both of these powers will help you protect your own era.
Queen Sonia!
And of course, you must make it home safe to put Link's mind at ease.
Link? That is not a name I have heard.
He is a royal knight. He had
How did she
been
know about
originally
Link?
appointed for my protection. But later, he became a hero by saving both me and Hyrule from a great evil.
Oh, a hero is he?
He is so very dedicated, and he refuses to back down from any challenge. He is very strong. And his heart is good and true.
Ah, I can see that you have absolute faith in him. Hearing you speak so highly of Link, I find myself wanting to meet him as well.
Indeed. I would also like to meet him. He must be quite the brave, courageous knight. What a picture Zelda paints of him.
Doesn't Link wear one of these outfits at the beginning of the game that the soldiers are wearing? What I'm curious about is also it's so funny how he has that shocked look and then the water droplet disappears. It's like he's like, no, not the water. I'm so thirsty. Come back. I know it's just him snapping it back into reality. But what I was gonna say is that I'm curious because it seems like the people of Hyrule are descended from Rauru and Sonia. So even if both of them died, then surely they had a child, right? They don't just magically pass down their genes just by existing. It's not how it works. So I wonder if they'll... Because it seemed like they don't have a child currently in this time that we're looking at. So maybe Zelda will be there for the birth of their child. Which is interesting. It's like kind of being younger and older than your ancestor at the same time. I can't help but fiddle with the buttons on the controller. We're going to Jalapeno Peninsula. I bet that's a like down there. Yep. Not what I like to see, haha. Okay. I forgot about those lightning clowns. I feel like they're probably related to the story. Or a large side quest. Sorry, not large. Significant. Stop whistling. Keep doing that by accident. What was this sled? I bet there's a Korok nearby that needs to get to its friend then. This one should be easy. I bet it's at the tip of the sword. No, it's over here, isn't it? What if someone drinks the dragon tear before Link gets to it? They're like, oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, is this an oasis? Oh, a puddle of water just appeared. Oh, I'm so thirsty. And they drink it up. Link's like, where's the droplet? No, my piece of history is gone in someone's stomach. It's like missing the piece of a 1,000-piece puzzle. Or just a puzzle in general. I guess I should have said jigsaw puzzle instead of 1,000-piece puzzle.
All right, Zelda. We are alone as you requested.
That sounds suspicious.
What was it you wanted to discuss with me in private?
You are far too trusting.
Oh my. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing. That is quite out of character for the Zelda I know. But then you are a puppet of Ganondorf.
Did you really think we hadn't realized your deceit?
What is even going on here? Is this the prankster Zelda? From the present day? Man, where did Ganondorf get these powers from? Just being evil isn't enough. Oh my goodness. You say you were prepared and you recognize her deceit, but it seems like you didn't cover all your bases. I knew she was gonna die, and I knew he was gonna get her secret stone. But doesn't the stone only increase the time?
Oh no, Queen Sonia!
What is that face? He's so disgusting. I did not expect him to make that goofy face. He's stupid. What a buffoon. He looks so cartoony. A fist to the face is a great backup plan. Also, how did he even kill her? We didn't see. I guess they were censoring it for the kiddos. I understand. Well, this is the last one on that I had marked, so I need to go back to the map room. I guess his plan was for her to be isolated because they made the fakes out trying to meet her alone. But I don't know. I feel like they could have handled that better. It is a bit weird to get the story in bits and pieces like this, because it almost feels rushed, because we don't get to see the in-betweens. Oh, these plants respawn. The Sandalians. I almost call them Sensetias. That's from Genshin Impact. Those are fruit, not flowers. Oh, hey, Impa. Were you always here? How many do I have left? Sonia is dead. But, so did she have a child before she died? Or did Raru's sister have a child? With a relative of Sonia, and that's how they passed down their 2 powers. Because if they both didn't have a child, they can't pass down their powers to Zelda. That just doesn't make sense. We have 4 left. Okay. We ended on the jalapeno sword. So now we have the Ganon cloud. That's next. And it's up in the snowy mountains. Somewhere around here. Let me see. What is the tallest mountain? I feel like it's around here then. Wait, no. It's around here. And after the Ganon cloud is a secret stone. There it is. I think it's over here. And after the secret stone is a gravestone, a monument. That is the one we saw across Lake Hylia. Then the Master Sword, and that's the end. I guess the Master Sword is where it's like, oh, this is how she ended up with putting the Master Sword away or something. Why does it look crooked at the end? Oh wow. Where is this? By the volcano. Okay. There we go. Alright, first up is this one. So let's get into the tower and launch ourselves. I save so frequently. Alrighty, there it is. We found it. Okay. It's by this shrine instead. Oh, how I love this low visibility. Light up for me, please. If anything, this is where Impa should have been hanging out with her hot air balloon. Because now I could actually use it. Or need it. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to which places she hangs out at. Typically the droplet is a solo droplet, a lone droplet that doesn't come in a group. This is going to take forever. Right, there it is. Just as I said, it doesn't come in a group, it comes in a group. They just love to prove me wrong. Alright, let's see how they react to her death and see what happens. Actually, we're probably gonna just see what Ganon does with the Secret Stone, and he's gonna become a big evil clown and become the Demon King or something like that. Why is the droplet have a heartbeat? That makes no sense. See, all Ganon was doing was giving Sonia an extra breathing hole?
Sonia!
No, don't say that. Oh, we're starting off right from where we left off. Okay, they're not gonna
Finally.
skip over. That's nice.
Finally, it is mine.
His hair looks like a tassel on a rug. Why can't the Secret Stone be more secret so he doesn't find them? Why did they call them a Secret Stone if they're wearing them on their chest all the time? And why would the Secret Stone respond to someone that doesn't have Zonai blood? Why don't they have failsafes in place to prevent exactly this happening? Why do they have such important weapons hanging out?
I can feel my strength surging.
Something's odd about how his mouth is animated. Time to drop kick Ganon. Yeah, I wish we could, but unfortunately Link is not in this era right now. Ew. I don't like the faces he makes. Zelda, maybe you consider running away? That would be a good idea, if you ask me. Ew, he's got Twizzler for hair. I don't like Twizzlers, unless they're cherry flavored. He's blending in with the background. His hair is, at least. What is his plan? The Lionels. So were all those monsters born from his imagination and they didn't exist before? I hear the door closing. It took him that long to come over here.
You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered?
I mean, it's more that he was being irresponsible with it.
She is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed. Get it done!
Prince Sonia needs you.
Is she still alive? I doubt it. Oh, she's teleporting away. They've never used that in a cutscene as a functional ability before. Does he just like having power or something? Like, does he have any goal in mind for taking over the world? Like, what? Does he just want to fill it with monsters? Is that his idea of taking over the world? I don't understand his logic. He gets shocked every single time that he wakes up. He's so happy. Ganondorf is? Yeah, I want to wipe that smile off his stupid face. It sped so fast to lodge itself into his forehead. I feel like, I don't know. It's just weird because all he said was he wants to take over Hyrule or the world or something like that. So, I guess his idea of taking over the world is having his monsters everywhere, but I feel like that would be pretty boring. Not that I'm saying I think about this, I'm just saying, from his point of view, isn't part of what you want when you take over the world is to have everyone bow down to you, and then you have all the power and they can't do anything to stop you, can do whatever you want, and no one can go against you. So if he kills all the humans, then he's got no one to get that satisfaction from. Or if he kills all the other races. So the monsters are just his military, right? I feel like that's like it just would be weird for him to just start getting rid of everyone. But yeah, he likes the color red a bit too much. Like, he's got all these chasms are red. He turned the castle red. Though it's funny because on the map it's shown as hot pink. So he actually secretly likes the color pink. And he's embarrassed to show it, so that's why it looks red most of the time. But the map shows his true colors. Literally. Okay, we gotta go to the blue one now. Where is that? Where is the blue one? There's yellow. Oh, this is blue. I thought it was purple. Sometimes I'm a bit blind. Don't mind me. Ganondorf's motivations have always been pretty bland. It's also stupid how much power he has. Also, the timeline of this, story does not really make sense because where does the Triforce fit into all of this? Because the fact that that Hylians in that past time do not look anything like the current present day Hylians means that Link and Zelda just didn't exist before that point, unless they looks like the old Hylians before. That would be somewhat interesting to see. Link and Zelda looking like Sonya does. Is the Triforce just another form of the Secret Stones? Also, the Secret Stones are such a stupid name. It's even more stupid when they're in the past. Like in the present day, it's like, well, they didn't exactly announce they have a Secret Stone to everyone they know, so it's like technically a secret. Like displayed out in the open, but it's technically a secret. But, what was I saying? Oh, but in the past, they're just outwardly displaying them. Everyone knows about the secret stones, about the Zonai secret stones. So why are they called secret stones if they're not secret? It doesn't make sense. Like, how did no one at some point be like, oh, well, the secret stones are so public now, maybe we shouldn't call them secret stones? There's a shrine somewhere over here. Oh. Here it is. Good thing I started descending there, or else I would have missed it. It was getting blocked by... Okay. What's a clock? We'll slowly but surely make our way over there. There's gotta be some shrines over there. Wait, there's a tower here. Let me see. I think this is the closest tower. Let's start here instead. We don't have enough elevation to make it over there easily right from where we're at right now. Okay. I can just dive straight into this pond right here, right? I think I've been here before. That device looks familiar. That so would have broken your neck. I know. These games are not realistic about that. I feel like I've played some game that actually takes in fall damage into account when you land in water, but I'm not sure. I mean, Like, when you fall into water from a certain height. Sorry, I need to add more context to my sentence. I don't remember this place. Is that an enemy camp over there? That's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if I'm remembering things right anyways. What are those lines on the ground? I think they're just clouds. At first I thought they were like searchlights or something. Oh, I found the droplet. Because this is a tiny one. A tiny geoglyph, I mean. I keep forgetting that stamina is a thing. This place is so peaceful. Look, there's a little deer. I thought this was an enemy camp, so I was really wary for a bit. Okay, time to save. Is that shrine over there the one I already have? I think so. Alright. Time to go. Activate it, I mean. We're not going anywhere. Zelda's the one going places. Last we saw her, she teleported out of there. So this is... Sorry, I kept thinking this was a shell. It's a secret stone shaped geoglyph. And the next one is a grave. So I think Sonia died. Because the grave isn't the last one, so it can't be Rauru that died.
King Rauru, we just received word that the last free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen. At this rate, the Demon King's army will overwhelm us.
Why are they wearing masks? I want them
I understand.
to explain that.
Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru. The Demon King. He is not someone you can stop by yourself.
So this is when he gives out all the secret stones.
You are not alone. You have the Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Rito leaders as well as Zelda. And of course, you can count on me.
His eyes kind of resemble the light dragon. Is he the light dragon? Maybe the way he sealed the Demon King was by swallowing his stone and became a dragon. Or maybe the light dragon is his relative. If he really is a light dragon, I kind of feel bad for calling him ugly. But they're so big.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
How do they make these secret stones? There's so many of them. And there's only 2 Zonai here. What happened to the rest of them? Are they all dead? Or did they all go to a different airspace above the continent? Also, the secret stones are fashionable. They know how to add some flair to their containers. Or just add containers in general that suit their outfits already. They got fashion sense. I'm convinced they have some bit of consciousness.
To serve Rauru, the King of Light.
I mean, why are they swearing to serve him? They can just say they swear to fight alongside him to defeat Ganondorf. No one said they had to swear allegiance to him. That isn't the goal here. He's not here trying to take over the world. They got him mixed up with Ganondorf. And how did they do that? It's a really hard thing to do. They don't look that alike. They got completely different color palettes. Like, Rauru has like a cooler color palette, and Ganondorf is all on the warm color palette side of the spectrum. Complete polar opposites, those two. Zelda is a Triumph now. Yeah, she represents the future Hylians, the future of their people. Okay, after blue is pink. Wait, no, sorry, it's not. It's not. I have to go to the bathroom again. No, we have 2 more Secret Stone stories. Not Secret Stone. Geoglyph stories left. Okay, yellow is next. It's gonna take a second to get to that one, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom first. Off-screen deaths go burr, or off-screen burial. Yeah, it's they do cut out a lot. I feel like they could honestly release like an anime of just explaining all the in-betweens and other lore and world building stuff that they couldn't add because there's only so many geoglyphs. Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I'm back. I just remembered while I was in the bathroom that my stream anniversary is coming up again. Last time earlier this year when it came around, that I stopped streaming for 6 months. So let's try not to do that again. That's no way to celebrate an anniversary. And because of the 6 months, I technically have to subtract 6 months. Because of the 6 months I didn't stream, I have to... Technically, you gotta subtract 6 months from the anniversary. But I don't feel like that's... that necessary, so I don't care. The idea of what I'm gonna do, that's why I was bringing it up because I had plans last time that I never did because I went on a long hiatus. So I'm just like, well, I could do those now for real, I guess. I mean, because before I was going to, no, I just want to ascend. Get me out of here. Calendar date is better? Yeah, I know. Let me see. I forgot what day the anniversary is. It's at the beginning of January. Let me see. They'll log into X because it's just faster that way. Well, I think I wrote the anniversary on the front page of my... And I keep on leaning to the side, making my... my model make funny poses. Wait. No. Mute my... we had double of me for a second. No. My anniversary is... I didn't end up putting it down here, did I? Okay. I was trying to mute the... mute the Twitch site before I accidentally had double voices. Double me, that's too much. Oh, I disappeared for 5 months. But then I wasn't able to come back for a bit, so it ended up becoming 6 months. Okay, it's January 4th is the anniversary date. I couldn't remember if it was the 14th or the 4th. It will be my second anniversary, but my first one celebrating because of my funky hiatus. Yeah, how far away is that? Man, it's the week after next. Well, the thing is, I already had everything I needed to... Well, I forgot to say what I had been planning to do originally. So originally I was going to... Because I still haven't done like a hand cam stream, like where there's a camera on my hands and I'm doing something... Oh, hello, Farosh. And I'm doing something like... and I'm like drawing, because... I'm good at drawing. This guy's really close. Let's see if I can hit a claw while he's here. How did it miss? This is where we saved before we did this. Yeah, it's too far away. Yeah, I'm good at drawing animals realistically in colored pencil and graphite pencil. And so I was going to show off my skills on stream for the first time. And then I didn't. So I still have a chance to do that. Imagine I forget about my anniversary. Roche is so pretty at this distance because it lights up more when you're this close. Are we close enough to get an updraft? I hit something. Did that count as a claw? Yes, it did. Get back here. Oh, my sage buddies scared me. They appeared out of nowhere. I mean, I don't have that shrine up there. The music is still playing even though I'm quite far away from it. I guess I got close enough to activate it and it takes a bit to fade. I think in Breath of the Wild the range of the music was a bit wider. Like it didn't take as much distance for you to activate it? Or was it? I don't know. I feel like there was also a gust of wind whenever they were nearby. Wait, is that the shrine I was seeing over the hill? Jeez. I've been tricked and bamboozled once again. Yeah, I already have the smart. Just checking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have most of the shrine smarts that are like super visible from afar. Oh, that was a dragon. It looks funny when you see it from this angle. I was gonna load my save, but I'm actually quite close, so it's fine. Here's the chest. I bet it's nothing good. I just want it to be arrows. It's just opal. The bridge across Lake Hylia was scary enough in the previous game, but now it's even scarier now because you just see this giant dragon from afar. It's not a dragon, it's a Gleeok. you can see two types of dragons in this area because Feroch likes Lake Hylia too. Or is this it right here? This is the second to last one. Also, this is the one with the grave, I believe. I mean, it looks like a grave or a memorial. I'm guessing it's Sonia's. Oh, it's so dark. I guess some of the Hylians look like the present day ones, because we just saw some that look kind of like them. I wonder why Sonia looks so different.
Sonia.
Yeah, it is her grave. Wait, it's a different grave from the one depicted on the geoglyph. But it could just be a stylized version.
Oh, Zelda.
King Rauru, before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to this era after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the Secret Stone did to Ganondorf, at that moment, I knew for sure what we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. In tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
Because that's the arm that was sealing him, right?
Maybe so. But it is my duty to try. It was my
Does he
hubris
have a
that
third
sent us
eye?
on
I
this
just
path.
noticed that.
I must atone for my error in judgment. And above all else, I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to safeguard and protect my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight.
Sorry, I spaced out.
and
What
that
was he
legendary
saying?
sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
What was he saying? I have to rewatch it, don't I? I got distracted. I was thinking about my anniversary. I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing?
I'm here.
Yeah, I just noticed that she's wearing the Zonai clothes. Because when she first came here, Sonia said to change out of her clothes. I was wondering why they drew attention to her clothes. I was like, what, is she dirty? Is she not, does she not match the fashion of this era? What's the deal? It was just to explain why she was wearing a different outfit, I guess. Yeah, I guess I basically got the gist of what he was saying. Okay, last one. Green. It's the Master Sword, I remember. Over here somewhere. Near the Typhlo Ruins, which have a special... Like, the quest here is apparently quite important. Because it isn't in the special section. But I don't know why, and I could not figure out what I was supposed to do for this quest, so I just ran off to continue trying to get to the Rock Forest, and then I didn't make it there, and then I had to make it there in the next stream. What is that quest about anyways? It's a side adventure. I should look at what's written on the monoliths. That's it for me of another day to handle. There it is. You can see it clear as day. Shooting star is trying to get in the way again. I duplicated them. I don't need any more. Oh, there's a shrine down there. Oh, it's at the tip of the sword. We'll get the shrine after we deal with this. Oh, it's slanted. I thought it was straight. I mean, it's sloped. It has a slope. I didn't realize it was steep. It's the final one. Does she snatch the Master Sword from him in the sky? The broken one? And then they repair it in the past? Is that what this is about? And then they stick it in the dragon's forehead. Poor dragon. Did the dragon give them their permission to stick a sword in their forehead?
We managed to restrain him somehow.
This is after they sealed Ganondorf, okay.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
What was she reacting to? Did she change timelines? What is that light? I mean, Raru's ghost was in the present world. Oh, is this when she's receiving the Master Sword?
How is the Master Sword?
Why is it making noises?
You're telling me that
It can talk? She can talk to swords?
travel through time to find me and recover your strength.
Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
I know why I am here.
To become a blacksmith and fix the sword.
It's something only I can do. We will finally stop him.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
I'll be forever changed.
So the light dragon is Zelda? It's not Roro? Or is it the sister?
Link! You must find me.
What does that mean? Is this explaining where the Master Sword is? But the Deku Tree told us that. So is the giant I've been calling ugly this whole time Zelda? It's still ugly, I'm sorry. Hello, Zelda. Look at those luscious, long, golden locks. So it's been coming down here not for funny business, but to say hi. Well. Oh, they're putting one on the swirly. Gotta go there? What for? Oh, so that's why it was Dragon's Tears. It was Zelda's Tears. Tears of the Kingdom. It's the name of the game. Dragon Forehead is the best sword sheath. You bought another sword. A Gladius? Is a Gladius a type of sword? What is this sandstorm I'm looking at? Oh, it's not a sandstorm, it's the forest. I feel bad for Zelda, but... So has she been a dragon for all these years? Up in the sky? Was there like 2 Zeldas here at once? Or did she use her dragon power to come back to the present time? Because there's like, what if there's a normal Zelda and a dragon Zelda during the previous game, and the dragon Zelda was just up in the sky the whole time, just waiting for the moment when the present day, the upheaval occurs. It's interesting that the tier is vertical, shown here as vertical, but it's actually horizontal on the map if we match up to how it looks. And this is just an indicator. Okay. We gotta go here now. Time to roll credits. Yeah, I did shoot the dragon multiple times too. I'm sorry, Zelda. You just look ugly. I forgot I have a house here. Like, I spent a lot of time on it, but not enough time to take advantage of it. So how do we turn her back to normal? Or is she just supposed to be like that forever and we just have to have an awkward relationship. Like a human and dragon relationship. And she's the last member of the royal family. What are you supposed to do without her? They're just gonna make her miraculously turn back to normal. What if you hadn't gotten the Master Sword yet at this point? Or is it possible to find it without going to the Deku Tree first? I forgot that there's Lizalfos here. I need to change. Wait, but I'm about to meet Zelda, aren't I? I want to dress my best. Which means snow boots, apparently. Look, dressing my best just means not wearing a monster hat. Or a mask that covers my face. Or the grandma armor. Is this the drop? Hello? Wait. Link has lots of buckles on his strap. For the shirt, the hiking shirt. Hiking? Climbing shirt. I'm getting distracted. Alright, what is your final message, Zelda? Before we part ways forever because you're so ugly. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. But she just has creepy eyes. I can't handle it. Is this when she ate the stone? I bet it tasted bad.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? A blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
Was that a shard of the Master Sword that scratched his face?
The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes.
After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil.
To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
So she did live all that time alone. Did she hang out with the dragon buddies? Can she talk to the dragon buddy, the other dragons?
I'm counting on you.
What was that orb? Does that mean we can have that now? I want the Sheikah Slate, please. I'll take good care of it. I did it in the previous game. You can trust me, Zelda. Where is that in the present day? I want it. Zelda became the Master Sword. She became the Master Sword's sheath, to be exact.
Master sword for you. I will care for it until the time comes. I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
When they mentioned the secret stones could turn into a dragon, it was like, I guess that's going to be important later.
An immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
So was the imposter, I mean, is the Zelda that's running around and not her? Is it going to show her transform? nasty. Those eyes are creepy. Why did they design them like that? So, I want to learn the stories of the other dragons too. Were they once sorry, I forgot what the name of Raru's people is. Chung chung chung? No, that's not a liquid. You can't chung the secret stones. I wonder if Ganondorf knew about what happens if you eat a secret stone, if he would do it. Just for the power. Because that would mean that all he cares about is power. He doesn't care about any ambitions. I know I'm supposed to be sad, but I don't like the dragon's design. So it bothers me. There's flowers, silent princesses around. So she has some self left inside because she shed a new tear. So she hasn't cried in thousands of years. Could we summon her whenever we want? So someone said that all the dragons are female. Does that mean only women have ever consumed the secret stones? Well, I guess now the stones are really secret because they're inside of her tummy, her stomach. If that's not a secret place, then I don't know what is. We need a nice picture. Will these grow back if I pluck them? The real question is how they know you become a dragon. I guess I mean, they were talking as if it was like ancient stories. How do we know the names of these dragons? Were they used their original names, or did they, or these names that the native people gave them as they saw them many times over time? Because we got Nidra, we got Feroche, we got what's their name? Gorko Tunnel. I guess there's no place named after the oh, Raru Hillside. This is named after Raru. Was it always named that in the previous game? If so, that's interesting. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Why am I missing something here? I guess this is in chronological order, so... Okay, so... then this is when they find them underneath. This is when the Deku Tree tells them about how the Master Sword's power works. So that's why they had to specify this, so that it would be, because it was going to be relevant later. Then we have when they woke up Ganon underground. I'm guessing he was going to wake up eventually anyways, and they didn't exactly break his seal themselves. And up until the birth of the Demon King, we have all of those. And then we're missing 11 and 14. The Sage's Vow is before a King's Duty. And then a Master Sword in Time. Zelda's Wish is the last one. Tears of the Dragon. Wait, it says after leaving the Puripad in Minero's care. So they don't call it the Sheikah Slate? Even though that is the Sheikah Slate, it's not. Like, doesn't the Puripad look completely different from the Sheikah Slate? So why would they call the Sheikah Slate the Puripad? Very odd. Was that a typo? I doubt it. I don't know. Where is Zelda now? Can we track her down? We can actually track Zelda using the Sheikah sensor. That's kind of funny. She really booked it after she... Oh wait, no, she's up there. She's up there. I was like, how did she leave so fast? I'm still missing her scale. Sorry, Zelda, I need your scale real quick. Hang on. It'll only take a second. I have her claw, her tooth. Ugh, that scared me. And her, where is she? Oh, she's more in this direction. There she is. The claw, the tooth, the horn. I think that's all. Dragon parts. So that's why they named the dragon the light dragon instead of just a dragon. So are we just supposed to treat it as if Zelda's dead? Because or else, or I don't know. I'm guessing in the final cutscene is when she will be turned back to normal. And then once we beat the final boss, that will all be reversed, and so that's why they'll be like, oh, the light dragon's still roaming around so that you can farm parts from them. Okay, I got this. The spikes, the fangs, the horns, the claws. I just need the scale. I mean, the main thing that makes the light dragon ugly is, or I guess I mean, calling the light dragon Zelda is hard because I don't know. Hey Zelda, what's up? How's the sky? So why do they just fly through the sky all day? Like, do they eat anything? What is their purpose in doing this? I'm curious. We're gonna take a ride on the Zelda Express. And no, that's not a train named after Zelda. It is in fact Zelda herself. And you never see the dragons eat anything, so like... What do they do all day? It almost feels like they're on patrol or something. Well, it makes a lot of sense why everyone was so quiet whenever I was insulting the white dragon. They didn't want to spoil anything. Because no one ever told me, be nice, don't be so mean to the white dragon. I guess they didn't want to spoil anything because it's such a big reveal. That looks painful. Next, the eyes are just not the best. Her horns are really pretty. Her scales are pretty. Poke its eyes. I was tempted to for a second, but I don't think you would like that. I can just poke it and get a scale. Thank you. That didn't hurt too much, Zelda, did it? You good? I guess you can poke the horns here too if you need horns. Like the eyelashes are just it's really mostly the eyes that make it ugly. Let me see. What are the other dragons look like? I forget. They don't have their hair, so, Nidra has more, like, spiky bits than it being, like, hair. I wonder if Zelda is older or younger than the other dragons. Because they talk as if the dragon stories were very old and no one knew if they were true or not. So those dragons could be from Zonai people from the far, far past. Or they could be or they could be people from afterwards. From after when Zelda appeared. So it says that they each serve a different spring. So the spring of power, wisdom, and courage. And they bear no ill will towards people. But getting near it can hurt you because of the elemental stuff around it, like the flames and electricity. But it says for all of them, few have seen it in the current age. That is a lie. They're always flying around. If you haven't seen it, then you literally don't look at the sky ever. Or you live in like one of the remote pockets of the world where they aren't visible. Like, Farosh is visible from the castle, I'm pretty sure, because it shows up at Lake Hylia. Yeah, I think they all have just similar designs that they have. They have different horns, but their hair part is more like crystals than hair. And it says, for the light dragon though, its spirit has taken the form of this this giant dragon inhabiting the upper reaches of the skies. It's named for its shining golden mane. I always called it mustard colored. And gleaming scales. They all have gleaming scales. It looks divine as it soars through the sky, giving off a soft glow. And its presence is comforting somehow. I mean, this picture was taken when the Master Sword was still in its head, in her head. So, she's not normally that sparkly and cool looking. Mustard gold seem different at the end of the day. It's just a little bit closer to mustard than gold because it's not actually sparkly, is the thing. I guess it's supposed to be that it just is a one-to-one match with her hair. I'm sure there's some players who have been like, oh, they have blonde locks like Zelda. Look, it's the Zelda dragon. I'm sure someone has said that. And then they found out it was really Zelda and they're like, oh my goodness, I knew it. But not me. I called this the mustard dragon. Where are you going, girl? Yeah, also the light dragon stuff heals you. Which is interesting. It's kind of like Zelda watching over us. Trying to heal us and protect us. I'm just having a chill moment with Zelda. Don't worry. This is the way that they made it so that we can't hang out with Zelda in the middle of the game. They made her become a dragon so you can hang out with her this way but not as a person. Because everyone was wanting Zelda to be playable in some way in the sequel and they were like, no, we're gonna make her rideable instead. It's close enough. But we're whistling at her. No, this is not our horse. But in the previous game, we couldn't ride on the dragons. So this is definitely an improvement. And it's an interesting idea to make Zelda become a dragon. Like, that's not something that is typical that you would expect. It's not like a predictable plot point, I mean. Like, obviously it has happened before that the damsel in distress became a monster and you have to turn them back to normal. That's definitely happened before, but it's not... they didn't do it in a way that it was super predictable, so... She's a ride Pokemon now. Yeah. Like, they said she lost her sense of self, so I guess they move around based on instinct. But she never goes underground, right? It's interesting though, in the past time, like when they were showing it the past, they never showed the sky areas except for when Zelda was getting the Master Sword. I don't think they showed them except for then. So I wonder how long they've been up here. they've been up there since this time, but no one saw them, so I don't know if they were like super high in the sky so no one could see them or what. That's one thing that's confusing. So what does it want me to do now? So the main quests are probably what gives us the little cutscenes. So the naughty Princess Zelda is not Zelda. That is just another imposter made by Ganondorf, who realized that Zelda is from this time and is like, hey, I already found out how to be her imposter before, so let's just do that again. They won't know a difference. How goes the game with Best Dragon Girl? We're just chilling. I just can't decide what to do next, so we're just having a moment with Zelda. Since we only just found out that this is Zelda. I was calling this the mustard dragon before. And her eyes are creepy, so I don't like how she looks. She's got like coral for eyelashes. It bothers me a lot. The other dragons are much more pretty. I feel bad for saying that, knowing that this is Zelda, but I really don't like her design. Mostly just her hair and her eyes. It bothers me. We're that far in, so it's safe to say she's okay to be in the cast of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I don't know. She doesn't really have a sense of self, does she? I don't think she can really be involved with that kind of thing. And how far have we traveled on her? We started over at the close to the swirl. We've gone like a third of the way across the map. I wonder if her scales have regenerated. Because I hit her scale earlier. I think they're back to normal. I could be wrong. I don't think we've been standing here for 10 minutes. If we have, that is a waste of time. I really need to get moving somewhere, but I think it would be a bit hasty to go straight to the Hyrule Castle, because it says to go there. And it says find Princess Zelda. I found her. She's right here. What next? I'm just kidding. It's funny to be told find Princess Zelda and have found her, but then here it also says to find her at another place. You've seen things for this game where people made helmets for her dragon form. Like as mods, or they started dropping things on her head. Have we met every character in the game? Except for, I don't think Ganondorf is listed here. These are only pals, not enemies that show up here. Is Sonia on this list? Looks like she isn't. This is Zelda in both of her outfits. You would say, but it's a spoiler. Oh, don't spoil me. All I've done so far in terms of the story is all of the tiers at the geoglyphs. I've done all the geoglyphs, and I did all 4 of the regions. And that's all. I don't know what to do. I don't want to rush the story. But I also have spent way too long on this game. today's stream is the 25th stream playing this game. When I played Pokemon Arceus, then it took 20 streams, so we've surpassed it. I wonder why filling out the compendium is a side adventure. Is it because it has a lot to do for it? I mean, I've been quite diligent taking pictures of things, but the little critters are hard to know that they're easy to overlook. Especially all the bugs, I always overlook those. Is there a fake Zelda over there? I wonder if we can ride Zelda onto the next to the castle, if that's how you should get there. But it just says go to the castle. I'm not doing that. I just wonder if any of these have any portrayal to the story. Because I don't think they do. It's just like they're large side quests is what the side adventures are. And they have useful rewards. Why do the Yiga clan want to end the world? I don't understand. That's the kind of villain I'll never understand, when they're just like, oh, I just want to destroy the world. It's like, why though? It just doesn't make sense. I guess they want everyone to suffer like they have. It's just weird to me. You gotta head off to bed, weird person. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you. I feel like I should just end it here. I feel like the only thing I could really do for the rest of the stream is do shrines. But I'm also starting to feel tired, so... I'm probably going to end up having to do shrines off stream because there's so many of them. I've built up such a backlog. And also the shrines are require brain power, and I'm too tired for that. So no shrines right now. So much to do. There's Koroks and shrines and the bullfrog gems that I all need to collect. Is there anything else I need to collect? Oh, there's also the pose and the crystallized charges. Have I found... I can't remember if I found all of the statue guy locations. I also need to collect all the clothes. There's so much to do. And I need to find all the light roots. Ugh. Why is it... Why does this have an accent? Is it Bonnet Pond instead of Bone Pond? Man, you can see on the map that there's enemy camps on. I bet there's Lizalfos there. They love the water. I'm getting sidetracked. I should have just looked for someone to raid earlier instead of dilly-dallying. So now I'll actually look for someone to raid. Because we often don't have enough people to raid. Let me see. There's a lot of I don't know. I'm bad at choosing someone to raid. I just choose from my follow list because I once followed a lot of small VTubers and I just choose from that list. Well, I found someone that I've raided before, so I'll just raid them. Because I am too anxious to raid new people. Here's the raid button. Okay. Thank you all for coming to the stream tonight. I'll try my best to stream tomorrow or the day after, but I likely won't be able to stream on Friday. And I don't really know about the days leading up to Christmas. So there might be just a break from Friday until Christmas. Who knows? So that's why I'm trying to get a lot in before then. And I hope you all have a good night. Bye.